Hello, my name is Peyton Roden, and I'm a student in the Urban Education course here at the University of Alabama at Birmingham, and I will be providing an overview of my final paper for the Urban Education course. And so my final paper is a curricular change paper focused on altering retention initiatives here at the University of Alabama at Birmingham. And the title of the paper is Addressing the Graduation Gap, Altering the Traditional Retention Approach. And so a little bit of an overview for the paper is basically, I will be addressing different challenges that institutions face right now with retention efforts. And many institutions are trying to improve their graduation rates, and they're doing many different efforts throughout their campus. But these efforts do have a rather traditional approach and are aimed fairly equally at all student populations, and they're pretty standardized across campus. And basically, the argument that I'm making in the paper is that this is not serving all students. And as we know, college is an educational opportunity that was traditionally only given to white men. And so many of the course requirements and the ways that institutions operate are all based on that traditional approach, and they are benefiting the white man who attends college. And so, as we know, since the 1970s, there have been changes with the demographics of students entering their college experiences. And we know that many minority students now are able to attend college. Many females are now able to attend college. Lower income students are able to attend college, and first generation students are able to attend college. And so with the diversity increasing, institutions have not all necessarily changed their traditional retention efforts. And this has resulted in many times the graduation rates for specific populations actually decreasing. Many institutions, report increases in graduation rates, but when you break it down based on income or race, you really see maybe a 76% graduation rate for white students, but then you might see, a 26% graduation rate for Hispanic students. And this just really is not serving our students fairly. And so the argument that I'm making in my paper is that the University of Alabama at Birmingham needs to adopt a more inclusive and a more equitable approach towards retention efforts. And I provide two successful examples of college institutions who have done so. And the first example is Ohio State University. As we know, Ohio State is a larger public school in the Midwest, and they do serve predominantly white students, and they addressed their retention and graduation rates and realized that they were not graduating a strong or an impressive number of minority students or of lower income students. And so in order to improve this, they developed the Young Scholars Program. And this program partners with urban K-12 schools in the Ohio area, and they are able to show these students the opportunity of the college experience at Ohio State, and they speak to them and meet with them prior to their college application experience. And these students are able to apply to Ohio State, and Ohio State aids in that process. And if they are accepted, they then receive a scholarship and are part of a cohort program where they receive additional assistance from Ohio State. And one of the examples of the additional assistance is they have a student success advisor who meets with them regularly. And this program increased the minority graduation rate, attendance and graduation rate for Ohio State, and it increased lower income students with their ability to graduate as well. And so another example is Georgia State University. They found that many of their students dropping out, it was due to financial need. And so they developed a strong emergency assistance program that aided students who might be one payment away from graduation. And so this really provides the extra funds in those emergency cases. And so both of these examples I use in my argument that the University of Alabama at Birmingham needs to develop a program that provides additional funds to students that are entering who are lower income, who are coming from underrepresented populations as well. And so the program that I am advocating for will be a program partnering with Birmingham K through 12 urban schools. And so this program will allow current UAB students who came from these schools to go back and speak about their transition experience and to aid in some of those K through 12 students' experience as far as preparing for college applications and helping them through that process. Once they are then accepted here at UAB, if they're accepted, they will receive additional funds and have a connection to an advisor here at UAB that is a holistic student success advisor. And so this program is similar. It will kind of bring in the strong components from the Georgia State and Ohio State's programs that have proven to be successful. And this will really help bridge that gap between the K through 12 urban Birmingham schools and the University of Alabama at Birmingham. And this will increase the community awareness and the tie for UAB back into the Birmingham community. Thank you so much for your time.